Hello everybody and welcome back. In previous lesson we talked about the introduction part, what is hybrid vehicle and why there is need for your hybrid technology. In this lecture we will compare electric vehicle with petrol vehicle too. So as you can see from this image that a electric car has a motor, but a petrol car has a gasoline engine, or you can say a diesel engine. So depending, we will be comparing with petrol engine, but diesel is also the same. So we have a diesel engine, petrol engine here, and a motor in electric cars. So here is a brief description, a comparison here. So the first one is electric vehicles and the second one is petrol car, or IC engine, which is your internal combustion engine. So EV uses electric motor which directly drives the vehicle, whereas in IC we uses piston which converts linear into rotary motion and flywheel is attached to it. So in EV we use electric motor, and in IC engine we use pistons which convert the linear into rotary motion. Electric motor is very powerful and self-starting, whereas in IC engine we need another DC motor to rotate the flywheel and to start the vehicle. Electric motor efficiency is 90%, whereas IC engine efficiency is only 35 to 40%. This is because a majority of energy is lost in the conversion to linear into rotary motion. So a majority of part of energy is lost here, whereas in electric motor there is no such sort of energy conversion, so we save a lot of efficiency here. Electric car induction motor speed is up to 18,000 rpm, which can directly drive the wheels, whereas in IC engine we have limited rpm, so that's why it is connected to transmission or gears to increase the speed. So here also we have some loss of energies in the transmission of power or torque, so that's why the efficiency is too less. Whereas here we don't have any transmission, we don't have any gears, we directly drive the wheels from the motor, so that's why efficiency is too much. So next we have weight, power to weight ratio. So the weight of electric vehicle is 32 kgs and the power is 270 kilowatt, and in IC engine we have weight 110 kgs and power 140 kilowatt. So as you can see, in IC engine we have less power to weight ratio, means in 1 kg we can just have 0.8 kilowatt power, but here in 1 kg weight we have 8.5 kilowatt power, means we have very powerful motor here with less weight, means more acceleration, less fuel wastage, so means we have good fuel economy here. Brain of electric car is inverter. It varies speed by varying frequency of motor, but in IC engine, brain of IC engine is transmission and gears, which vary speed of vehicles. While slowing down or braking, three-phase motor gets power or energy from wheels and it works as generator to charge the battery. Whereas in IC engine, brakes has no effect on vehicles. So in electric vehicles, we use hydraulic brakes. With that, we also generate power from the wheels as kinetic energy, and then we will store that energy into the batteries. But in IC vehicles, we don't have effect on vehicles, means no energy is stored in the vehicle, so there is energy loss. Cost of electric vehicle is more as premium quality cells are used in battery. Cost of IC engine is low compared to EV. So the cost of electric vehicle is more because we need good quality long life battery cells, whereas in IC engine we don't have any battery. In EV cars we have single speed transmission, means while in reverse gear motor will rotate in reverse direction as inverter changes phase sequence. So we will discuss about inverted later in this course. Whereas in IC engine, for back gear we have transmission in which we change the direction of rotating gears. When battery is drained to 20 to 30%, electric cars move slowly. So this is one of the disadvantages of electric vehicles. So, but in IC engine, no involvement of battery, so no slowdown of vehicle even in low cost. Here you can see the graph of the two of RPM versus efficiency. So here you can see we have 90% efficiency in electric vehicle, and it is constant throughout the RPM. Means if we increase the speed or we increase the RPM, the efficiency remains the same because there is no energy loss. Whereas in IC engine or petrol engine, you can see while increasing the RPM, you can see the efficiency is first increases and then decreases. So you can see we have an optimum RPM here where the efficiency is highest, which is 35%. So that's why we always say that don't drive too fast when we are driving any petrol car because the efficiency of vehicle decreases. So that's why the optimum RPM is around fifth gear, which is around 80 to 100 kmph. So this is all about electric versus petrol engine. So uh, in short, you can just have that understanding that electric vehicle has motor and petrol car has IC engine. Efficiency is very low in petrol engine as it is 35 to 40% because energy is lost in the conversion of motion and in the conversion and in the transfer of power or energy. Whereas in electric motor, the efficiency is 90% because there is no energy loss. In electric vehicle, we have regenerative battery, so we can regenerate the energy via wheels. But in IC engines, brake has no effect on vehicles. So we have a single speed transmission in EV vehicles where motor rotate in reverse direction, whereas in IC we have gates for the reverse transmission. So this is all about electric versus petrol engine. In next lecture we will discussing about electric versus hybrid cars. So thank you.